Dr. Majeed Dahiru is a journalist, public affairs analyst, and commentator, active on print, audio, and video media, social media, and mass media. He has just made a controversial statement going viral on social media, saying that any governor negotiating with bandits is committing a crime, because according to him, such a thing is unconstitutional, illegal, and unreasonable. Those are his adjectives: unconstitutional, illegal, and unreasonable. So that means that Dr. Dahiru is exonerating Nigeria's rulers while focusing on the criminalities of the armed bandits. But life is more complex than that. No smoke without fire. What is the cause of the mushrooming armed bandits and terrorists in Nigeria? Yeah, because whether you call them, well, he has said bandits, but they are actually armed bandits. And so committing a form of terrorism. But Nigeria has not always been like this. What happened? Does what happened concern Dr. Majeed Dahiru? How did Nigeria come about mushrooming and bandits and terrorists that are beyond the capacity of Nigeria's security forces since 2009 till date? And when a governor now sees that captured people or even criminalities are beyond Nigeria's security forces to control or arrest, and there is no peace, but violent criminals in the state beyond the control of security forces, having people in the captivity of the armed bandits, and preferring to negotiate than paying ransom, or abandoning the captives to the captivity of the armed bandits. Now consider it the only option for peace to reign, for security to prevail, is to dialogue with the armed bandits to release the captives and stop their activities. Somebody now says it is unreasonable because Nigeria's rulers think it unconstitutional, illegal, and unreasonable. Probably that is what they have been thinking, and refusing to dialogue with the Boko Haram Muslim community. uh, on which the government itself imposed terrorism, because it was not a terrorist community. I hope that Dr. Majeed Dahiru knows that Boko Haram was not a terrorist organization, but that government imposed terrorism on it. Imposing a jihadist war on a nation which constitution prohibits state religion. So what is constitutional, legal, and reasonable in that? What is constitutional, legal, and reasonable in herdsmen terrorism? And if government is unable and unwilling to stop the criminalities, what is a peace-loving governor expected to do that cherishes peace for progress? So, by the statement of Dahiru, he is deliberately or inadvertently exonerating Nigeria's rulers whose activities created terrorism and armed banditry in Nigeria. Yes, politicizing Islam and Christianity, on the basis of which a jihadist war has been imposed on Nigeria since 2009 till date. Herdsmen terrorism also being condoned, if not created, by Nigeria's rulers since 2015 till date. And now added to that, fuel subsidy is gone, all other subsidies are gone. So that government can have enough of Nigeria's oil wealth to loot, as it were. Declaring fuel subsidy and other subsidies gone, yet paying workers less than living wage and sinking Nigeria in debts, jeopardizing the present and future of Nigeria. Because Nigeria in future has to look for has to be paying the debts, servicing and paying the debts for further impoverization. So already mass impoverization is fueling criminalities. Dr. Majeed does not see it from that angle. But so that is the issue. Since 2012, Nigeria's rulers have been dodging dialogue with the Boko Haram Muslim community. And what is the result? Mushrooming terrorist organizations. It started with the Boko Haram Muslim community, on which the government declared war unduly on a community that was peaceful until attacked by government forces, as testified by the presidency of Olusegun Obasanjo. So, what are you talking about? So, do you have money to be paying for the captives? You have money to be paying for the captives, or you don't care about the captives, as some governors and Nigeria's rulers don't care about the captives and about violence, the violence of the armed bandits, sacking and razing villages, killing people, like slaughtering animals and all of that, and those kidnapped forced to pay ransom beyond the reach of their families and themselves. All of that. So, peace-loving governors negotiate with armed bandits. And what do they get for it? Peace in their state. And also rescue of the uh, of the kidnapped. So, as it has become clear that government forces or this Nigeria security forces are overstretched with the level of criminality in Nigeria being fueled by government policies of politicizing Islam, and beyond that, imposing a jihadist war on the nation, extreme terrorism on the nation, looting of Nigeria's oil wealth, leading to worsening mass abject poverty, and mushrooming armed bandits. So, what is reasonable, what is constitutional, legal, and reasonable that government is doing to redeem Nigeria from the scourge of terrorism and armed banditry? Dr. Majeed Dahiru reminds me of the new Chief of Army Staff of Nigeria, Major General Shaibu, Waidi Shaibu, promising intensified warfare against the terrorists and the armed bandits. Yet he said he has been at it for a long time, including during the 8 years of Muhammadu Buhari. So he should tell us if he can defeat or eradicate the terrorists and mushrooming armed bandits, why it has not been done since 2009 till date. What does he want to do now that Yar'Adua did not do, Jonathan did not do, Muhammadu Buhari did not do for 8 years, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not done for since more than 2 years? What exactly is Major General Waidi Shuaibu promising? So, this type of comments and policies of government are really messing up Nigeria. So those looking for peace, so that peace may reign, we need government to repent of its politicization of Islam, of its looting Nigeria's oil wealth. These are the root causes of the criminalities in Nigeria, now overstretching Nigeria's security forces. So peace-loving governors know what they want for their state. Nigeria's rulers are giving Nigeria what they want: terrorism, armed banditry, and mass impoverization policies and actions. You remove subsidies from all basic necessities of life. You are funding Hajj to the tune of more than 90 billion and giving Christian imperialists money in like sum, such that they are not complaining. So are those constitutional, legal, and reasonable to Dr. Dahiru and Major General Waidi Shuaibu?